Have you ever been underestimated for being too quiet? Or do you know someone who is so quiet that they almost seem strange? Quiet people often go unnoticed, are ignored, or even judged as being less impactful. But the truth is, they can be the most intelligent, strategic, and powerful individuals in any environment. In this video, I'm going to show you why quiet people should never be underestimated. You'll discover reasons that prove how silence can be a powerful weapon, capable of transforming any situation. Stay with me until the end, because the final reason will surprise you and completely change the way you see people with this profile. Let's go. They observe more than they speak. While many are focused on talking and trying to impress, quiet people possess a power that few masters: the power of observation. They're not just listening to what you say, but paying close attention to how you say it, the tone of your voice, the expressions on your face, and the gestures that accompany your words. These individuals pick up on nuances that most people miss, identifying patterns of behavior and understanding the surrounding dynamics without ever needing to steal the spotlight. It's almost as if they have an internal radar that allows them to see what's hidden between the lines of what is said or done. A brilliant example of this comes from one of history's greatest leaders, Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln was known for being a great listener, observing carefully before speaking. During cabinet meetings, while others debated passionately, Lincoln would listen in silence, meticulously analyzing each perspective. This habit enabled him to make strategic decisions, always grounded in a broad and profound understanding of the situation. His ability to listen and observe was crucial to leading the United States through one of its most challenging times, the Civil War. Now think about a common scenario. In a work environment, who do you think better understands the group dynamics? The person who is constantly talking, or the one who quietly listens and observes everything? Quiet people have this strategic advantage. They know exactly when and how to act because they have a deeper understanding of the context. This puts them ahead in crucial moments, such as negotiations or important decision-making. That's why you should never underestimate the power of those who observe more than they speak. They are always one step ahead, even when they seem to be simply sitting in the background. Silent intelligence. Quiet people possess a power that few recognize at first glance: the depth of introspection. While many rush to react, speak, or act, reserved individuals prefer to pause and analyze. They are natural thinkers, capable of processing information with calmness and depth. Instead of responding impulsively to a situation, they dive into reflection, considering different perspectives and possible solutions. This meticulous approach often leads to creative and innovative insights that surprise even the most confident and extroverted individuals. Now take a moment to think. How many times have you seen someone, seemingly reserved, present a brilliant idea, while the louder individuals were stuck on superficial matters? Perhaps in a meeting, where everyone was debating and talking over each other, the quiet person who hadn't said a word finally spoke up, and their idea was the most impactful of all. This is no coincidence. Their silence is not empty. It is filled with thoughts and strategies that, when verbalized, have the power to transform a conversation or solve a complex problem. This is exactly what makes silent intelligence so powerful. While many perceive silence as a weakness or lack of social skills, it is in fact a tool for mental strength. Quiet people have a special ability to turn common information into extraordinary solutions because they work with greater depth and less haste. This is why, in many cases, they are the true problem solvers, the ones who find creative answers where no one else can. So, never underestimate the mind of someone who speaks little. In this case, silence is not an absence but a space where great ideas take shape. Quiet people are like icebergs. What you see on the surface is only a fraction of what truly lies beneath. Power in communication. When quiet people speak, the atmosphere changes. There is an almost automatic pause, and everyone around instinctively leans in to listen. This happens because their words carry weight. Unlike those who talk endlessly, reserved individuals carefully choose what to say, measuring each word to ensure it has purpose and meaning. This type of communication is so powerful that it can often change the direction of a conversation, transform a tense environment into a productive one, or even inspire meaningful actions. It's proof that the quantity of words doesn't matter. It's the quality that makes an impact. And this impact is no accident. When you speak less but with precision, every word carries authority and commands attention. Think about how the words of a quiet person are often remembered long after a meeting or conversation. While the constant talkers may be quickly forgotten, the message of someone who chooses their words wisely lingers. This happens because their statements don't compete with chatter. They emerge as a moment of clarity amidst the noise. Here's a practical tip for you. Be like them. Before speaking, ask yourself, is what I'm about to say necessary? Will it add value to the conversation? Choosing your words with purpose makes you more influential and memorable. When you speak only what's essential, people don't just hear you, they respect you. This practice not only boosts your credibility but also makes others value your opinion more. Quiet people teach us that effective communication isn't about speaking more, it's about speaking better. It's about using words as precise tools to create impact, transform ideas, and inspire others. So, the next time you feel the urge to fill the silence with unnecessary words, remember this. It's in strategic silence that the strength of powerful communication is born. True connections. While many focus on superficial charm, quiet people possess a rare and invaluable skill, the ability to build genuine connections. They aren't interested in impressing others with a flood of words or momentary attention. Instead, they invest in what truly matters: listening. This ability to listen attentively turns ordinary interactions into meaningful experiences. Quiet individuals have a unique gift for making others feel seen, heard, and above all, valued. This creates bonds that go beyond the surface, establishing a solid foundation of trust and mutual respect. Have you ever noticed how transformative it is to speak with someone who truly listens to you? Not someone who is simply waiting for their turn to talk, but a person who absorbs every word, shows genuine interest, and responds with empathy. These conversations are rare and unforgettable, and that's exactly why quiet people are often the favorites in close circles. They offer something many cannot: genuine attention. This ability makes them indispensable in friendships, families, and even professional environments. The depth of the connections they create doesn't come from what they say, but from how they make others feel. And that is something that cannot be forced or faked. It's a combination of empathy, mindfulness, and the ability to see beyond words, understanding what the other person truly needs. These true connections are the ones that last because they are built on solid foundations of authenticity and respect. So if you know a quiet person or are one yourself, recognize the incredible strength in creating deep and meaningful bonds. In today's noisy world, where so many compete for superficial attention, quiet individuals have a unique power: the ability to create relationships that truly matter. This skill is a silent superpower that makes those around them feel like they've found a safe haven. Masters of self-control. When faced with conflicts or provocations, quiet people have a distinct advantage: self-control. While many react in the heat of the moment with impulsive words or actions, they remain calm and strategic. This calmness isn't a sign of weakness, but a conscious choice to observe, think, and act only when necessary. It's this ability to pause before reacting that keeps them one step ahead. Instead of escalating conflicts, they have the patience and wisdom to diffuse tense situations and turn them to their advantage. Quiet people are like strategists on a battlefield. When insulted or provoked, their first reaction isn't to retaliate in kind, but to analyze the situation. They understand that an impulsive response can escalate the conflict or damage their credibility. Instead, they use emotional intelligence to dismantle the aggressor's behavior, often without raising their voice. Picture a heated argument where a quiet individual simply observes, absorbs, and at just the right moment, delivers a thoughtful and precise response that completely disarms the person trying to attack them. This approach not only protects their image, but also demonstrates that they have total control over the situation, a trait that many admire, but few can replicate. Here's a practical tip: count to 10 before responding to any provocation. This seemingly small pause is incredibly powerful. It gives you time to process what's been said and allows you to choose your words carefully, turning the moment into something constructive. Remember, the person who masters their emotions also masters the situation. Self-control is one of the most remarkable characteristics of quiet people. It reflects maturity, balance, and emotional intelligence. In a world where impulsiveness and reactivity are common, staying calm in moments of tension isn't just a valuable skill. It's a form of silent leadership that earns the respect of everyone around. If you already possess this ability, use it as your strength. If you're still developing it, know that self-control is a powerful tool that can transform the way you handle life's challenges. They surprise when you least expect it. Quiet people have a skill that often goes unnoticed until it's too late: the element of surprise. Because they're underestimated, they often become hidden forces of strength. While extroverts are busy commanding the spotlight, reserved individuals are silently working, learning, and planning. And then, at just the right moment, they act. They don't waste energy trying to prove their worth with words or competing for attention. Instead, they let their actions speak for them. And when they do, the surprise is inevitable. This ability to act with precision and timing is what makes them so powerful. Take figures like Albert Einstein, for example. Known for being reserved and introspective, many of his colleagues assumed he was just another scientist among many. But while the world around him was distracted, Einstein was quietly formulating ideas that would forever change the field of physics. Another inspiring example is Rosa Parks. With her calm and silent demeanor, she surprised the world by refusing to give up her seat on a bus. A simple yet profoundly impactful act that sparked the civil rights movement in the United States. These reserved individuals proved that it's not noise that creates impact, but the clarity and power behind their actions. Now bring this into your everyday life. How many times have you seen someone reserved, whom others deemed shy or unremarkable, surprise everyone with an unexpected talent or a bold move? It's the classic case of don't judge a book by its cover. Quiet people have this almost magical ability to surprise because no one sees what they're building until it's too late. This trait is a true superpower in today's world, where being loud is often mistaken for being competent. Quiet individuals show that real strength lies in silent preparation and flawless execution. So the next time you meet someone reserved, remember, their silence might be hiding an impact you could never have imagined. And if you're one of these people, know that your strength lies precisely in the fact that no one expects what you're capable of achieving. Use this to your advantage and surprise the world when they least expect it. Quiet people are more intelligent than most can imagine. This happens because while the majority are busy talking or trying to stand out, they are focused on something far more powerful: observing, analyzing, and learning. Silence allows them to process information more deeply, connecting ideas and identifying solutions that others overlook. This habit of absorbing before reacting makes them natural strategists, capable of handling complex situations with a level of intelligence that surprises those who underestimate them. Furthermore, silence acts as a filter. It protects them from the overwhelming noise of the modern world, allowing them to focus on what truly matters. While many are easily distracted, quiet individuals can direct their attention to meaningful reflections. This mental space to think and create is what makes them innovative and effective problem solvers. It's no coincidence that many of history's greatest geniuses and transformative leaders were known for their introspection. Silence isn't emptiness. It's fertile ground where great ideas are cultivated. Another reason these individuals are so intelligent is their high emotional intelligence. Being observant and introspective, they excel at picking up on emotional nuances, both in their own reactions and in those of others. This ability allows them to better understand human behavior and adjust their actions strategically. Quiet people avoid unnecessary conflicts, build deep connections, and position themselves as trusted figures in any social or professional circle. Their intelligence goes beyond intellect. It is practical, empathetic, and highly effective. And you? Are you a quiet person? Or do you know someone who carries this understated strength? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear how these traits show up in your life or someone close to you. Share this video with anyone who needs to understand the power that lies in silence and strategy. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content that can transform the way you see yourself and the world around you. Remember, power doesn't always lie in words, but in the wisdom of silence and the strength of observation. Thank you for staying until the end. I'll see you in the next video.